What's up, boys and girls? Empire Steve back with you again. I know it's been a really long time. I think June was the last time that I had made a video, and I am sorry, super sorry, but that's just, you know, I've been a little bit busy, and with the kids being home, they are loud, and this apartment that I'm in temporarily until we find a new place is has like paper thin walls, so you hear everything, and it's not fun. It's not something that is easy to make videos with or stream or anything like that, because you just hear everything. But anyway, so you will start seeing me a little bit more soon, and I think 2 weeks is when my kids go back to school. Not this Monday or Tuesday. I think it's the following Tuesday. So I will be able to start making some videos again very soon, more frequently. I'll try to make videos. I'll try to make recap videos, and then I can make videos about any stuff that you guys want me to talk about. Just leave comments down below, and I will try my best to note that and try to make a video to see what we can find. So this is TrendSpider. Some of you may be familiar with it, some of you may not be familiar with it, but I started using this a few weeks ago, and this is where I kind of like to do my charting. Not kind of, this is where I do the charting. And I'll look at TrendSpider on my left monitor, and I will do my trading on my right monitor, and it's not bad. So TrendSpider has a lot of nice, useful tools. There's a full indicator list. There's a crap ton of indicators. I use I have a few of them that I use. Actually, I can just show you here. I use the 9 EMA, which is this green line, or sorry, not green, it's typically green, but it's blue. It's this blue line. And then the 21 EMA is the red line. This purple line is the volume, or the VWAP line. And then I use MACD and RSI. And sometimes I don't use RSI, I use Stochastic. You might have seen that in some of my other videos. But RSI is nice. They're all lagging indicators, so it's never good to use them, and to use them solo or single, by themselves for getting in and getting out. That's why I use all three. That's why I use the EMAs, the MACD, and the RSI, and you can kind of see exactly why. I played SPY today, and I played SPY calls basically a few minutes into the bell ringing, and you can see on the RSI that it is showing bullish. It is above the 50, starts moving above the 50 here. Then it's, it heads up, and there's this little bit of selling pressure in this candle. It basically bounces off of the 50 and then moves higher, right? So you can see the same thing with the MACD. This blue line would be your bullish indicator. It crosses below this bearish indicator, and you can see it moving higher. And then also the 9 EMA is crossed above the 21 EMA, and you can see every one of these candles is closing above the 9 EMA. Closing, all of these candles close above the 9 EMA, and then you don't see one close below the 9 EMA until right around 10:15. So the first I got into SPY calls, the 438 calls, actually I lied, 439 calls. I went one strike above where the current price was, and I got in around right here. I saw it close here. As soon as it closed above the 9 EMA, I bought 3 contracts, and you can see it basically gaps up to here, to high 438s, and I believe I sold around in this. I think I was in a total of 7 minutes, so I probably sold here. I made like 45. It's actually $45 off of those 3. I think I was up like 25%, and I just took my profit. So that was, but you can see that I should have actually stayed in them the whole entire time until it started to close below the 9 EMA. So you can see it closed right here at 439.48, and it turned into as soon as if the candle, if like this candle closed below the 9 EMA, and then all of these closed below the 9 EMA. So this right here would have been where I technically should have got out, but taking your profit and running is always a good choice regardless of how much higher the stock could possibly go, because everybody knows, especially not everybody, but SPY is like gangster, right? So you think that everything looks good, you think it looks good, you think you know, bam bam, and then out of nowhere you get the old rug pull, and that is not fun. That's something I always anticipate with SPY when I'm trading it, just because you never know if you're going to get that rug pull. Like Pelosi could fart and then just everything could come down, and then it's just not fun to deal with. So but you know, if you guys and girls want to, like, I strictly scalp, like I'm a scalper. That's my thing. That's what I like to do. So taking my profit and running is definitely what I do. And I'm sometimes if I were to hold, I could probably make humongous gains, like huge gains if I held. So I think it was last Friday I played SPY, and I was super sad, Tommy. Like I got in like dirt cheap. I think I got in like $15 per contract. I had 25 of them, and then I sold at like 30. So I made money. I made like 150 bucks or whatever. But later on, SPY was like, those contracts were over $1. Like I could have made $100 per contract, and then times that by 25, and like I was sad. But what are you gonna do, right? Those are the shoulda, coulda, wouldas that we don't really worry about. So it doesn't matter. That's why I closed one of my brokers out today, because I just don't want to keep trading. Like I already made my money for the day. I made $200 today. I made $300 yesterday. So I'm happy with that. That's $500 in 2 days. I believe I lost money on Wednesday. I don't remember exactly. I should do a trading log, but I don't. I just don't care. You know, I should care, but maybe I'll start doing that. And actually, with Interactive Brokers, I've been trading on there this week, but with Interactive Brokers, it gives you your trading log, so you don't technically have to do one. Webull does too, but I should probably be writing it down just so I can see what my entry, like writing down my entry and exit and seeing what works out best for me. Maybe I'll actually start doing that. But put these indicators on your charts and see what happens. Again, the RSI, this is a basic RSI, basic MACD, 9 exponential moving average, the 21 exponential moving average, and VWAP. Those are the only indicators I use. Sometimes I will remove the MACD and the RSI and play around with stochastic, but I haven't been doing the stochastic too much lately. I just don't want to use stochastic by itself. So I've been using the MACD and the RSI. It's a little bit better for scalping. So try it. You never know. You never know if it could. You can make some decent money using it. And then I traded. So that was SPY today, and I traded Tesla today. I bought Tesla puts because I can see. Here's, you know, I was in SPY, and then I came over and looked at Tesla. And Tesla, you can see these candles weren't that sharp. You know, they had some topping tails, and I got into Tesla around right here. Actually, I got to go to the 1 minute because I was looking at the 1 minute, and this one you can see a little bit better. So I wasn't on the 3 minute with Tesla. Actually, I don't even really look at the 3 minute. I do my entry and exit on the 1 minute, and then my confirmations on the 5 minute. So I look at the 5 minute for a confirmation, for basically for going long. So I wanted to, I could see on the 1 minute for Tesla, a little bit confusing now for you all, but on Tesla, let me zoom in. Right here at 10, I got into them at 10.13. So I got in on this candle right around here because I could see it closing below the 9 EMA, and I was looking for that continuation. I knew it would test the 21 EMA, and it did, and it failed. And I sold right here. Like I was not in them long at all. Actually, I was thinking about SPY. I was in my Tesla puts not even a minute. I think it was 50 seconds. So I must have got in like right here and sold right here. I don't remember exactly what time it was, but I made like $111 total off of just one contract, and I got out. But I could see, well, you know, I could see the selling pressure. It was below the 9 EMA. It kept closing below the 9 EMA. I got in and just got out. Like it was a 685 put, and it was a fast scalp. And that's typically what I look for. And I tried to scalp Tesla again around in this area, but I missed it. I was too late. I got in around right here for the continuation to the downside, and I saw, you know, I tried to get out right here, but I wasn't quick enough with my order. So I got out again. I think I ended up making like $2 or $3. Like it wasn't much at all, and I was glad I got out because you can see what happened. That's why my entries are quick. I don't want to be in them long. SPY, I think I was in SPY 7 minutes, and Tesla was like under a minute. It's like 55 seconds. So those are the only trades I made today. So I made a total of, like I said, a little over $200 today. And basically I was done for the day. I closed Interactive Brokers down. I do have Webull open still. I was watching this MRIN. I played MRIN on my Robinhood account. I played it as an earning play, and it started. One of the people in the Discord that I do alerts in said, "Hey Steve, are you still in MRIN?" And I was like, I am. I was like, but I haven't even looked at it today. Is it popping off? And now you go and open up my Robinhood account. I'm up $700, and I'm like, holy crap. So yeah, I ended up selling that around in this area. I made huge profits. I had the $10 calls. I bought these $10 calls. I want to say it was on Tuesday. I bought them at like 50. My average was 0.5, like $50 per. And I sold them at 125 per. I can't remember exactly. I think I had maybe 7, 8, or 9. I think it was 7 actually. Anyway, I made good money. It was 7, yeah. I was planning to sell 5 and hold 3. Their earnings are after hours, so I won't be able to sell them once their earnings are going on. But this is a heavily shorted stock, and it's a low float too. You can see here it's under 11 million float, but it's heavily shorted. If you go look on FinViz and type in MRIN, you'll see it's like 20% short float. And it could be more than that. I don't think FinViz is accurate. It's just a heavy. You can see if we go back to the like I was on the daily candle. You look at this daily, it was getting shorted around here, and it went from 27 bucks all the way down to $6. Like that's just ridiculous. But you can see the MACD is starting to curl on the daily and possibly move. It could, if their earnings are good, this thing is going to short squeeze possibly. So look at MRIN later if you watch this video. I'm gonna post this video today, so check out MRIN later. I actually might cry if I come back on Monday and this thing is at 20 bucks, because I would have been up huge on my calls. But anyway, back to TrendSpider. So those are my indicators, and definitely try and use those. Ooh, look at Tesla is trying to move. Tesla could go ham today. Actually, it's been moving up so high. I'm glad I got out of those puts and didn't hold those longer. So if there's anything that you all want me to talk about, again, leave a comment down below. And like I had said earlier, if you know, I'll be making some more videos. I'll try and make a video every day that I trade. As soon as the kids go back to school, like when they're home, I'm telling you, it's not fun. They're loud. So once they go back to school, so 2 weeks, I should start posting videos at least Monday through Friday. Maybe every once in a while, make just a strictly educational video. Especially if you guys leave a comment and you want me to go over something in a video, I'll try and specifically talk about that, or maybe put it in conjunction with a trading video. We'll see. But again, if you have anything, leave a comment. And also don't forget to like and subscribe. and click on the notification, the bell, so you can see when I post videos. You might learn something. You might learn my strategy and be able to make a couple $100 a day. I would shoot small, like sometimes playing one contract, and if you're right about the direction, you can see decent gains. Then once you get comfortable with it, maybe start playing some more. One thing that you could look at is Tesla. You don't want to do that, but SPY you can do it. So is go in small, go in one. If you see it closing above the 9 EMA, go in with one contract and add if it's closing above the 9 EMA. So maybe just add a few more, like one or two more, so get a total of 3, and start scaling out as it's going up. Sell one. If it keeps closing above the 9 EMA, sell another one, and then maybe hold one for a runner. So it's something. Scaling in and scaling out is not a bad thing, because if you scale in, if you're scaling in, like just going in super duper small, you can just trade SPY. You can literally just trade SPY and earn a living. Learn SPY, and I'm telling you, you can see huge gains from learning SPY. You can see huge losses too. That's with anything though. But that's why you don't want to go in big. You go in small. Scale in and scale out. And I don't typically use the stop loss on SPY, because the market makers, the big firms and stuff, they have level 3 access, and they can see your stops, and they will stop hunt you. So I just get in and get out. If I start seeing any kind of see it closing below the 9 EMA, I just exit it. I get the crap out. I'm done. I'm done with that one and move on. So it's better to just cut your losses and just walk away than it is to just like see all of your capital just go to waste. So don't do that. Quick in and out, just scalp. That's why scalping's my thing. So again, leave a comment if you have any questions, and leave a comment if you just want to leave a comment. That's always good too. So you can make fun of me if you want to talk about my leg shaking, and yeah, just make fun of me if you want to. So anyway, have a good Friday and have a good weekend, and we'll see you guys soon, and girls.